Hey everybody, how you doing today? Mark here. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I wish I could say mine was good, but yeah, with everything happening with my mom, I've had better. Anyway, what I got going on today, I am heading back over to the Badger State Trail. Now, the first time I did it, I started in Monroe and went to the southern terminus, and that was, like 10 miles, almost 11 miles, something like that. And today what I want to do is I want to start in Monticello and then walk down to Monroe. And that's going to be like 9.5 miles, I think, something like that. So that's my plan for the day. It is a nice, cool day today. I woke up and it was 40 degrees outside, yeah. And it really hasn't warmed up much. I'm getting an early morning start because this time of year, it gets dark early. You know, it's getting dark at like 6:30, 7, something like that. So yeah, I wanted to get out, get a nice early start on this trail. I got no major plans for the rest of the day, so I can take it easy on the trail and just go at my own pace. I do have food with me. I've got lunch that I packed up. I've got a Knorr's side dish, a can of chicken to add to it. I've also got a few snacks. I've got a couple of Kind bars, an apple. I also picked up something new that I haven't had before, and it's been kind of intriguing me to try, and that is a granola that is made by a company, and it's called Naked Bear, I think is what it's called. So yeah, I'm going to try it and see what it's like. Now they make different flavors and different styles, and the ones I got are like little tiny bite-sized pieces. It's not all loose and crumbly. So I've got about a good 25 minutes before I'm at the trailhead, and I will see you there. All right, guys. So I'm here at the Monticello Trailhead, and this trailhead is, 3 different trails, I believe. I think it's it's the Badger State Trail, the Ice Age Trail, and the Sugar River Trail all come here. Technically, it's like only 2 paths because the Sugar River and the Ice Age Trail kind of use the same path. But today, we're going to go down to Monroe, and we're going to follow the Badger State Trail. Now here at the parking area, there are pit toilets on the north side of the parking lot here. So if you need them, you got them. I don't think there's any water or anything here, but that's okay. I've got 3 bottles with me. I'm almost certain that I'm going to end up losing this coat shortly down the trail. So, all right, let's get going. Okay, guys, in order to get to the Badger State Trail, the easiest way is to come out onto this road next to the parking lot right back there. We're going to come out to EE, and we're actually going to turn left and get onto the Badger State Trail from the road here. Always remember to stay on the left side of the road when you're walking so you can see the traffic coming towards you. And then, of course, the first trail you see, that is the Ice Age Trail and Sugar River Trail, okay? So that's not the one we want. We want to go down the road just a little bit further to the Badger State Trail. There's a dead critter in the road up here. Yeah, I wonder what he is. Could be, yeah, it's a possum. That is one evolutionary trip above a rat. So this right here is our Badger State Trail, and we want to go off to our right. All right, here we go, guys. Badger State Trail from Monticello to Monroe. We're going to have a great day. Nice weather already. Nice blue sky. Almost not a cloud around. Yeah, this is going to be a good day, I think. It's been raining over the past 2 days. And I think it's supposed to rain for the next 2 or 3 days after today. So this is like the only day I could get out and go for a walk. Okay, now slightly down the trail here, that the Ice Age Trail and the Sugar River Trail will actually come and cross our trail, the Badger State Trail. But that should be the only true trail crossing that we actually come across. Everything else that we cross will all be roads and stuff like that. The geese are heading south. Now on the Ice Age / Sugar River Trail going towards Albany, that is a nature area, and hunting is permitted there. It is hunting season now, but I don't think the Badger State Trail has any open hunting areas. So I don't have any blaze orange or anything like that on me. All right, so here we are at the intersection of the Ice Age / Sugar River Trail. Just go straight across. We are staying on the Badger State Trail. Okay guys, shortly after the intersection, just back that way, come across our first bridge here. And truthfully, I'm actually not seeing any running water. It just looks kind of a marshy area. Oh, you know what? There's running water at the far side of the bridge. So, yep. There's some running water right there. Little red barn sticking over the corn over there. That's a nice shot, huh? Now, when I pulled into the parking lot, there were, like 3 or 4 other cars in the lot. But I don't know which way they went, of course. Or maybe they did a park and ride from there, you know, met up with a friend and went to work together. I really don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna all of a sudden come across 3, 4, 5 people on the trail here today. Usually people go north because that's where the tunnel is. Not too many people, I think, will sit there and go, oh, let's walk or bike to Monroe. And there might be some, but yeah, I really don't think I'm going to see too many people today. I like how the sunlight is hitting the tops of the trees. All right, coming up on my next bridge crossing here. Let's look over the edge and see what we got here. A couple of new planks back there. You can see the bright color of them. Now, this must be like more like a drainage ditch for like the roads and stuff. There is a road right across the field over here, and that might be a drainage ditch from that road. And in fact, there's a road crossing right up here, probably about a 1/4 mile. I just saw a car drive across the trail. So more than likely, the drainage ditch here and the one on this side feed off of the road up here. And even though we've had a lot of rain, it must have flowed out really quick because there's like nothing in there. So the trail is used quite heavily in winter by snowmobiles. So as you're walking along, you're constantly seeing orange blazed diamonds. That indicates snowmobile trails around here. But then they also put up signs for road crossings, bridge crossings. So it's not for hikers and bikers, but more for the motors, or the motorcyclists, more for the snowmobilists that come down through here. I don't think this trail is open to ATVs this far north, but I can't remember. All right, coming up on our third bridge crossing. And it's actually bridge number 17 of the Badger State Trail. And I believe the bridges are counting down as we get closer to the state line. So the next bridge we reach will be 16. And, oh, yep, there is running water under there. So there you go, some running water. Again, if you didn't have water, you could probably make your way down there and filter some. There's the other side over here. Yeah, the thing is I did not start my All Trails app, and I don't have my GPS on or anything like that. So I have no idea how far I've actually gone. So yeah, this could be an interesting day. The road that's over here, sure, just as I walk past a bush of trees, I want to point over there. You can see telephone lines and stuff over here, right? And that is a road over there. We stay fairly close to that road, but it's not hugely busy either. In fact, I don't even think I've seen a car on it since I've started my hike. So, yeah, don't be worried. It's not like the Pelishek Trail where you're next to the interstate and you're hearing a shit ton of noise off of that. This is actually quite quiet. I'm probably maybe half mile from that County F crossing. And occasionally I still hear a car on that road. A woodpecker over there. And now he doesn't want to do it anymore. Oh well. I have actually seen quite a few birds. I thought most of them would have migrated south already. Well, you know, things like robins and stuff like that, those are gone. I've heard blue jays. I think I've heard cardinals. I've seen sparrows and finches. Of course, we just heard a woodpecker. I've seen crows. Almost stepped on a dove. I think my grandma always called them a mourning dove. But they're like a type of pigeon, I think. That's kind of what I'm assuming. Maybe dove is just a nice way to say pigeon. Looks like I'm coming up on another road crossing. Cool. All right, here's the road crossing. No sign on this post here as far as what road this is. But this is the road that's been off to our west while we've been walking. Nice big farm over here. They must just do grain and whatnot, because I'm not seeing any signs of cows or cattle of any type. No sheep, no pigs. There's the road crossing right back there. But I need to drop my pack and get this coat off. I am sweating like a pig. And it probably still hasn't even broken 50 degrees yet. This North Face pill-filled jacket. God, that's warm. Oh yeah, that wind is blowing on me and cooling me off quick now. Nice. You know what, since I'm here, I'm gonna take a couple of swigs of water. I'm just across the road from that large shed that we just saw. And he must be getting ready to pull out. I just heard a piece of equipment stirred up in there. Garage door's going up. Looks like a semi-rig. All right, let's keep moving. I was still close to that road we just crossed. And all of a sudden, traffic on it really picked up. I've had a car, and now it sounds like a tractor. Plus the semi that's pulling out of the garage. You can hear it beeping. So it's like rush hour. I have seen signs back at the trailhead and other things. Didn't pay much attention to them. But now at that last road crossing, I decided I'd read one of them. And one of them was a prohibited sign. And it's no horses, no motorized vehicles, and no something else. But they did say that snowmobiles and ATVs are allowed on this path within a season. And I'm sure if you're an ATVer and snowmobilist, you know your seasons. But I'm getting farther away from the roads now. This is just a trail access driveway type thing. Or not a trail, a field access driveway. My shirt that I'm wearing, sorry if I smacked the microphone there. It is a synthetic shirt, so even though I was sweating pretty good, it dried off pretty quick. Oh, and I'm glad I took that jacket off. Okay guys, I'm at our fourth bridge. This is bridge number 16. So yes, that does confirm that they are counting down closer to the state line we get. I'm not seeing any flowing water down there. I don't know if you guys can, but if I'm not seeing it, you're probably not seeing it. I did take out my phone real quick and just double check the Google Maps, and I've walked about 2.5 miles now. So that's not too bad, and I think it's less than an hour. I think I've been going for like 40 minutes or something like that, 45. So that's not bad. I'm still feeling pretty good. You know, my feet aren't getting sore or anything like that. So yeah, everything's a go. I will be away from roads for a little while, and then I'll do another road crossing, but right now we're just kind of walking between fields. I got a field on that side, a field on that side, and they're pretty good sized fields. You know, I can't see the roads, I can't see power lines, nothing like that. I like this. Well guys, check that out. That is a cool rock cut formation. That is cool. My trail keeps going down this way, but I just happened to look up. That's probably good. Almost 30 feet high. That'd be my guess. There is a little bit more on this side, but because it does not have that rock on top, it's not as impressive. That's cool. It's one of the reasons I like walking old rail systems. It's because you see stuff like this. Yeah, that is neat. Oh, wow. I've been walking in some pretty deep shade for quite a while. Look at that view. Got a bird up in the trees over here just squawking away. God, this is wonderful. Okay guys, I've been walking for a little more than an hour. I think the last time I checked I was at maybe an hour and 10 or something like that. Hour and 5. But anyway, I've covered 1/3 of my distance. I'm at 3.3, probably close to 3.4 or something now. So I think right now my plan is, it's coming up on like 10:45. I'll walk for the next 15 minutes and then we'll stop and just have a snack. Sounds good to me. All right, there's mile marker 25. Now that, I don't know how that goes. I don't know if that counts up to Madison or down to the south, because it shouldn't be 25 miles from here to the state line. But 25 miles to Madison, that sounds about right. So I'll have to keep my eyes open for those mile markers and see if they go up or down. The mile markers should go up. The bridge counts should go down. Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
Good. You? That was the first person I've seen all day. I'm actually surprised I saw him. Anyway, I actually stopped to record this. Check it out. It's more of the cut rocks. Isn't that cool? A little more on this side. But yeah, that side's definitely the better side. There's a crow up here telling me to stay away. But I saw this, look at that. This rock is just like falling apart. Look at that. Yeah, that's about ready to just fall. As you can see, the others around it already have. All right, Mr. Crow, I'm leaving. Jeez. Wow, the wall is actually getting taller, it looks like. God, that's so cool. Look at all this vining here going up onto the trees and stuff. Trees just growing right out of the crevices. So cool. Good golly, that's like straight up and really high. Again, probably 30, 40 feet. All right, guys, I just came down from that direction, but look at this nice little cleared area right here. There's an access gate right there. This would have been so cool if they could put a picnic table right there. That'd be really neat. Okay, guys, so it's getting to be about 11 o'clock. I'm coming up on another road over here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can. And if I remember right, it's like some weird German name. I'd have to actually see the word in order to try to even pronounce it. But I think I'm going to try to find a place to just stop, sit, and have a snack, drink down some water. It's getting to be 11 o'clock. Actually, it's slightly past 11 o'clock. I'm hoping I can find a stump or a rock face or something that I can sit on instead of sitting on the ground. I mean, I can do that, but I'd prefer not to. All right, let's see if we can find a place to sit and relax. Not perfect, not great, but I'm not sitting on the wet ground either. Okay, I mentioned this on my way up. on the way up to the trailhead here. And these are Bare Naked Granola Bites. So there you go, that's the package. These are coconut and cashew flavor. It's got a resealable bag, which unfortunately has broken on me. The resealable thing came actually off of the bag. Not bad. A little dry. Yeah, these aren't bad. I'll eat a small handful of these. I grabbed one of my Kind bars. Eat one of those too. So I've been walking for about an hour and 20 minutes. And I've covered a little over 4 miles. I'm actually almost halfway through. And it's, like I said, it's what, 11 o'clock? Yeah, 10 after 11. I told Jen I would call her when I was ready to get picked up in Monroe, and then she can take me back up to Monticello to get the car. But she just worked last night. I figured I'd give her plenty of time to sleep and stuff. But I may end up getting down to Monroe before she's even awake. So I may have to see if they've got an Uber in Monroe. I don't know if they do or not. All right, what Kind bar do we have? Pomegranate Blueberry Pistachio, one of my favorites. There's like a sticky syrup that, you know, it crystallizes and stuff, kind of holds it all together. Of course, most of it flows to the bottom. That stuff really sticks to my teeth. I love these bars though. All right. Well, that bottle's about half gone. Oh, all right. Let's get back on the trail. Holy crap, guys, look at that. Yeah, ain't it cool? That's the highest rock face I've seen so far. God, that's cool. Look at the stuff on this side. Ain't it cool? Those are those mourning doves. There's like 3 or 4 of them that just flew up into the trees up here. Yakety, yakety, yakety. Yeah, cool. Biggest rock faces so far today. Yeah, yep. Sorry, I'm just looking at the rock faces, seeing what's up there, seeing what's on the ledges, and seeing all the little cracks and fissures and stuff. All right, here we have, don't know if you're going to see it because the sun's going to bleach it out, but that says Gutzmer or Gutzmer Road. I don't know if that's a house or a business. Cheesemaker Monroe Pride. That's what that little red sign says. Cool little road there, I like that. Nice little tight S curve there and curves back up and around this way. Cool. Okay, here we are at bridge number 15. And it looks like it just goes down into this little farm. So it's just a little drainage ditch. Nothing in it, of course. Oh, this is like one of the darkest areas I've been in yet. The shade just seems so dark here. I don't know if it's because of the leaves on the ground or what. Big huge rock wall here. rock wall over there, some sunlight hitting there, but almost no sunlight in the path at all. Wow. I was actually walking up on it, and yeah, the area just had more of an ominous feeling to it because it just looked so dark compared to everything else. Cool. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so that dog that was back there, you know, I heard it barking. That sounded like a pretty mean bark. So I bet you he's trained for home protection. It was a golden retriever, and as I got closer and closer to the house, I could just see a small little white picket fence. And it's like, well, I hope he can't jump over that because it didn't look that tall. You know, maybe 4 feet tall. But he kept barking, got closer and closer, and I saw him running up onto the fence. Apparently he can jump over that fence because they've actually extended the fence up with a wire fence. So that way he can't jump over it. So yeah, you might hear the dog and he might bark and scare you, but the way the fence is, he should not be able to come out onto the trail. So you should be okay. Cool, little bunny rabbit. Okay guys, I know it hasn't been that long, but I'm thinking I might stop for lunch now. I know I just stopped for that little snack break and everything, but it's coming up on noon. I've been just kind of lollygagging. I really haven't been pushing, you know, mileage hard. And I've got another bridge right up here, and it's in a nice sunny spot. I can stay warm, sit down, have a little lunch. Need some water. I am going to kick off my shoes and let my feet cool down a little bit. They are getting a little warm, and I'm hoping that they don't turn into big blisters. I've been prone to getting them, so figure a nice lunch stop, get my feet to relax a little bit. Ought to be a perfect way to keep from getting blisters, I hope. I mean, I even got new shoes compared to that last hike I did on the military ridge trail. That's what it was. Yeah, my feet were pretty sore in those shoes. These are doing much better, but yeah, even after 5 miles, my feet are starting to feel it a little bit. So I was smart. I got my synthetic socks on, not cotton socks. Look how solid that is. I mean, the wood's even warped, and that's still pretty solid. I got the pasta sides, chicken flavor, just a noodle. So fettuccine and a savory chicken flavored sauce. What do I need? I need 2 cups of water. That's also why I have my Stanley, because the Stanley actually has measurements on the side of the can. I also brought an apple for my lunch. Now I think I am going to quickly slide this under. Getting pretty cloudy now though. Clouds are really moving in. I'm going to pour my mix in there, my Knorr's pasta. Now I'm going to just stir it in, and then I'm going to let it come up to a simmer, and then I'll put the lid back on it. All right guys, I don't know if I actually recorded this. I think I forgot to hit the record button, but I've already poured in my chicken meat. And when I do that, of course, it drops the water temperature down. So I'm going to let that come back up to a simmer. and it'll probably just take an extra couple of minutes of cook time, you know, because of that temperature drop. No big deal. Gosh dang, it is getting pretty cloudy now. Lots and lots of clouds. Of course, I say that just as it's just as the sun's starting to come out. Sit there and bitch and moan, oh man, it's getting so cloudy. Oh crap, the sun's coming out. Seems like around here, you know, 1 week we get 90-degree temperatures, and then over a week, we're down into the like 60s. That's just the way our weather goes. All right, guys, I think it's gone long enough. Let's kill the heat. And I'm just going to leave it there to cool down. And I don't know if that sauce is supposed to thicken up a little bit more or what. It's pretty runny. I was kind of surprised. Oh well, I still got my apple to munch on. Here's the Knorr's chicken fettuccine. It did not get thick like I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be kind of a creamy sauce, but the fettuccine might be actually the fettuccine noodles that are in it, not necessarily an Alfredo type sauce. So yeah, it's a little more runny than I would like, but how does it taste? That's what's important, right? Tastes excellent. I did bring along a little zip top bag just to throw all my garbage in. So the can, the chicken can, the lid, all my wrappers and stuff, I put into my little garbage bag, and I'll carry it all out with me. Oh, well, guys, that was a good lunch. And now it's time for dessert. I actually found this in the kind of like the fruit cups and puddings aisle type thing. And it's called Lucky Leaf. Dessert on the go. This is a strawberry cream dessert. Decent chunks of strawberry in there. Kind of like a strawberry yogurt, but not quite yogurt. It's not that creamy. Wow, very sweet though, very sweet. I don't know how I feel about it. It was definitely sweet, definitely sweet. But then again, it was supposed to be dessert, right? So it's supposed to be sweet. So there's all my trash right there. I've still got some other stuff to eat. I've still got more of that bare naked granola, and actually I bought a 4-pack of that strawberry cream dessert. Don't know if I'm going to eat much more of that though. So basically I've got 2 kind bars. I've got another this one here is a dark chocolate cinnamon pecan, and this is a blueberry vanilla cashew. Then, like I said, I still got the rest of the bag of the granola, which isn't bad. I didn't mind that at all. Not super flavorful on the coconut, but I mean, it wasn't bad. All right, so now I can just sit here and pack everything up, get my socks and shoes back on. Yeah, I actually took my socks off. So yeah, I actually took my socks off just to cool my feet down. It was actually quite hard because when the sun comes out, oh man, it's really hot. And my synthetic socks are actually black. So yeah, my feet were like really baking under the bright sun. So I ended up taking my socks off to really air them out and get them cooled off. So I actually wanted to say thank you to all those that reach out to me after my last overnight hike over on the Springfield Hills segment. I was telling you about, you know, my daughter and her accident that she had, and she is doing fine. She's pretty much back to her old weird ways. And you know, more things are coming up as far as my mom's condition, and I'm still not wanting to talk much about it. But everything I have up to now, it's not good. So yeah, this was definitely the life-changing experience that we thought it was going to be. And yeah, we're just going to have to take it one day at a time and see how it goes. So I do want to thank everyone for reaching out with their prayers and thoughts and stuff. I do really appreciate it. I don't see anything, do you? I don't see anything. All right. Time to go. So yeah, that bridge where I stopped at is about 5.25 miles in. So I am well over halfway. Not quite 2/3. And yeah, wow. Look how cloudy it's gotten. Oh, so when I was back there having my lunch, I think it was about halfway through my pot of noodles, and the older gentleman on the 3-speed Schwinn style bike, he actually rode by me heading back north. You know, as he flew by, he's like, "Oh, that's a nice place to stop for a break." And it's like, "Oh yeah." All right, I came across mile marker 27, which means these are counting up. So they're 27 miles back to Madison. So got it. I think I figured that out on my last trip here, doing that very southern portion of this Badger State Trail, but kind of forgot. Well, guys, I don't know what in the world that is. What do you think? I kind of want to say it's some sort of a hunting stand, but it's so close to the ground, it almost looks like a small stage of some sort. Interesting. I wonder what that was. More sandstone cut throughs. Lots of debris laying around. That's a big boulder. There's another one down here, one over by that tree. I mean, there's just rocks all over. Of course, they've been laying there for a while. They're all moss covered and everything. So nothing extremely new. I did see a little gopher crawling around through in this area over here. It ducked into one of those little holes. Well, I think I've covered every bridge crossing so far, so why should I miss this one? Hi, how are you?
Good, how's it going?
Good. So this is bridge number 12. And I don't know how far they go before I hit Monroe. I just really don't know. That was the biker I saw at the beginning of my day. So he must have started way down there. I would say by the amount of time he'd spent, I would say he probably biked all the way up into Madison to the end of the trail, and now he's biking back down into Monroe would be my guess. I bet you dimes and donuts he went all the way up to Madison. Oh, you know what? There's a road up there, and I just saw him jump on the road and head that way. All right. Anyway, time to go. Oh, I did see one more person. There's actually a younger girl, younger than me, walking along. She was going northbound. So yeah, I've seen a few people today. Nothing major. Okay, here's that road crossing that I said I told you I saw the bikist go down that way, the bicyclist. And quite literally, he just went by that direction. You see him out there on the road? That's the bicyclist that went left. So I don't know if there's like a, oh, there's a truck parked right there. I wonder if that's his truck. All right, so there's the sign there. County FF is the road here. There's that truck here. And I'm wondering if it's that bicyclist. Yeah, I think so. Because he's coming back. He must be doing like a cool off. All right, I might stop for a moment, pull out my phone, check Google Maps and see where I'm at. Okay, so that bicyclist just went past me again. So heading south. So I actually screamed to him. It's like, did you go all the way up to Madison back? He goes, no, I go up to Mount Vernon. I kind of know where that's at, and I kind of am not sure. I want to say Mount Vernon is just shy of Madison, but I'll have to double check. So that truck might be his, it might not. It could be that younger girl that I saw walking, going northbound. Maybe she drives over here, walks that section of trail for a little exercise. I don't know. Not my concern. So I did check Google Maps real quick, and I'm about 3 miles to the end. Excellent. Should be done in about an hour. I'll probably stop here in another maybe 20 minutes or so, just for a water break. Yeah, see about ending my day. Then I get to see if there's any Ubers in Monroe or not to take me back to Monticello, or if I'm gonna have to hang around town until Jen wakes up to come get me. Hey guys, guess what? There's another bridge coming up. This will be number, what, 11? I think that's all right. I think that sounds right. Number 11. Oh, it's another road crossing bridge. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, a few pieces are actually missing off of this bridge. So this is 11. You can see all the new lumber. But look at this. You got a piece missing right here. And there's the road. And it goes that direction. Oh, that's interesting. Some big, huge tractor tires are right up there. I was seeing some debris stuff right up and through here. I don't know what it is. But then I also saw all this metal stuff here. Don't know what it's for or what it's from. It looks like one piece over there looks like a gas tank from a vehicle. Bunch of other things, metal trays, pans, barrels. I did see a house up in that area back there, so that must be part of their yard. I mean, there was a fence there, an old wire fence, and everything was on the other side of that wire fence. So it's not like people brought it down here on the trail and threw it in the woods or something like that. All right, guys, as you can see, coming up on another bridge. This is bridge number 10, and a couple of bicyclists coming as well. I'm looking over the edge, and I'm not seeing any water. Well, they seemed like nice people, huh? Gave me a smile. She said hi. I'm thinking about taking another rest stop, just don't know where. Just sit back, drink some water. Later in the day, getting closer to Monroe, getting a lot more activity on the trail here. There's a couple more bikers coming down. Yeah, I was hoping to come up to another nice spot like I had for lunch to stop and take a little bit of a break, but just wasn't getting lucky. That's good. That's good water right there. So yeah, again, I haven't been pushing the mileage like I was earlier in the day. I'm getting a little sore, getting a little tired. So just need to stop and take a break. Little chipmunk over there. Just scurried across the path. That is one of the things I've actually been kind of let down on today is every time I'm on this trail, you know, when I did the more southern portion of it from Monroe to the state line, I thought for sure I was going to see deer. And then walking this, every time there's a bend and I'm walking, I'm scanning way down as far as I can to see if there's anything. And I just have not seen any deer. And the pathway here is so hard that I wouldn't even be able to see tracks on it, truthfully. All right, well, I'm going to take a few more drinks and then we'll get out of here and keep going towards Monroe. I don't know, after when you're doing these longer trips, and yes, you know, 10 miles to me, that's a long trip. You know, I'm always hoping I can do better, but usually I can't. Maybe if I drop some of this tonnage, I'd be able to. But anyway, I stood up and the first couple of steps are like, oh, my feet. I feel like they have blisters on them. All right, that post right there is mile marker 30. So I should be getting really close. I called mom and dad. I was hoping that they're going to have Ubers down here in Monroe, but I looked on the app, there's just nothing down here. So I called my mom and dad to come pick me up because Jen's still sleeping. And by the time they get over here, hopefully I'll be there. But yeah, just walking down the tunnel of trees. Okay, I was walking along in the woods back there. Came out to this little bit of a cleared area. And up there, I'm seeing buildings. So I think I'm coming up on County DR. I think that's the name of it. Which means I am less than a mile away. Still probably more than half a mile. I'd say probably closer to 3/4. So my day is almost done. Hey guys, guess what? Another bridge. See? There, it's right there. Bridge number 9. Just a little drainage bridge, nothing major. You know, the R is actually hidden by the grass there, but that's County Highway DR. And this too is a very busy road. Lots of businesses up and down through here. So be careful crossing. Okay, some very faded signs there. Got Monroe and Judah. And then the bottom one says gas, food, and lodging into Monroe. Then on the side over here, It says Monticello straight ahead. I think it's Monroe something sports is the bottom one. I can't really read it. You know, the weird thing is about those signs is that there's a little clearing up here, and it almost seems like the trail was supposed to go up there. I mean, I even saw tire tracks up there, so I don't know. And you might be able to pick it out through the brush here. There's a yellow sign right about there. And so yeah, it kind of looks like that was supposed to have been part of the trail. In fact, that yellow sign actually says stay on the trail. So I don't know. So yeah, now that I've crossed that county DR back there, I am hearing Highway 11. This ought to be interesting trying to cross it. All right, there's a sign right there saying mile marker 31. Yeah, I just saw some cars in front of me cross the path, semi trucks. So this ought to be fun. All right, guys, here we go. Here's Highway 11. There is no crossing switch, you know, to put on lights or anything to let people know you're crossing. Looks clear that way. Still clear that way. All right, still clear. Nice and easy. How about that? Yeehaw, made it across. And then shortly after crossing Highway 11, it's suburbia. There's looks like a trailer park housing over on this side, and then some nice houses over on this side. So yeah, I'm not far from my pickup location. Oh, there's a little bunny. So busy talking to you guys, I missed a bunny running across. Sorry you guys didn't see him. He was a big one too. All right, so now I just gotta go up to 22nd Street and wait for my folks. All right, guys, I've made it to 22nd Street here in Monroe, and wait for this truck to go by. Ever since I got into town, those sirens have been going off. I didn't do it, I swear. But yeah, so I made it to 22nd Street. This is where I started that first leg, and we went all the way to the state line. So I've now completed this second leg, I guess is what I can call it. Now, I think the next time I do the Badger State Trail, I'm actually going to start all the way up in Belleville and go to Monticello. So yeah, right now my plan is to just sit here, wait for mom and dad to come pick me up, keep eating a few snacks, drinking my water. So from Monticello to here, it is 9.7 miles. Hi.
Needed a break, huh?
Yeah, I just came from Monticello.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
says 9.7 miles.
Yeah, I was going to say 10 miles. Yeah.
Yep.
But you know what? It's uphill too.
Basically, it took me 5 hours to go 9 3/4 mile. I had a beautiful day. Did get kind of overcast and cloudy, but I can deal with that. I don't care. All right, so I think that's going to be the end of my day here. And it's just been an awesome day. But look, I really want to thank you guys for coming along with me on these adventures. Thanks for all the likes, comments. Thanks for subscribing. And you know, if you like this video and you got a buddy that might like it, share it on his page or something. You know, send him a link to it. I'd appreciate that. All right, well, this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. I will see you on the road.